Okay, I'm Professor Saito, Professor of Transportation Engineering here at BYU, and I'm professional transportation engineer. And if you remember, about 5 years ago, when BYU decided not to give out free bus pass, and then decided to actually charge us, I wrote the opinion and said gate F to BYU for the transportation policy. I sent an email saying that I'll be happy to help the university, but I was not invited. Maybe they don't like it. But anyway, Alex set up very good, set up a stage for me. I'm talking about system, transportation system. Now, I want to have this big picture. How many people drove to Salt Lake City recently? Okay, after you passed the point of the mountain, what did you see? Smog. If we didn't act right now, Utah Valley will have the same air soon. And you notice when you drive down from Salt Lake City, you see smog hovering over our valley already. So we need to have action. And when you think about the transportation, each mode has a niches. And he talked about commuter train, and then light rail, bus transit, rapid transit, and then we have local buses, and then we have bicycles and walking. All these modes have niches, and we have to have some connection in between those. That's called intermodal. So we saw intermodal station for light rail and commuter rail intersection. Now, if you ride a bus like Alex ride a bike and get on the bus, now he parked a bicycle at the station. But some people simply put a bike on the bike rack in front of the bus. That's intermodal. And so we need to think about this entire system. And the like bike routes also, you need a good connection, bike route, and then what's the next mode if you want to make a long distance. You know, the bicycle, maybe you go to 5 miles. 10 miles probably is max for commuters. So beyond that, you need a different mode. Now UTA is providing intermodality there. If you want to, let's say we don't have front runner right now, but eventually we have it. And if you want to ride the bike, front runner, you can take the bike to the front runner. Now, if you think about our trips, we have two ends, right? Origin and destination. Suppose you walk, you don't have a bicycle, but you have a car. You ride a car, let's see, go to the intermodal station, take a front runner, go and then get off in Salt Lake City. If you don't have a mode over there, you will not give up your car. Okay. So actually UTA is doing a great job. If you look at the Salt Lake City intermodal hub, you can, suppose we have front run. We go to Salt Lake City. We can switch to light rail. Within the downtown, I forgot how many blocks, 6 by 6, it's free. So you get on the light rail and go anywhere within that. If you go beyond that, if you have a student bus account, you can ride extra distance. So all the bus type program and the system has to match the needs of the riders. Now, I don't have a lot of time, so I moved this system consideration to BYU campus. Okay. And many students do missionary work, so they are used to bicycle. They want to ride a bicycle. Now, Provo has a very good bike route system at this moment. But suppose you live as a couple in the Wyman Terrace. You want to come to campus by bicycle. Do you want to? Not many people, because if you look at the facility, it's not ready. You have bike paths about 4 feet. One part is, the curb, ditch basically. And then every year they paved over, so there's a difference, right, between the pavement and this ditch part. So it's not a safe environment. So if you want to, if BYU wants to encourage bicycling for commuting, they have to improve bike route. So it's a system, right? You encourage riding bike, but if the physical system is not ready, not many people will do. And about the bus pass, BYU says it has to be self-sustaining. But as a professional, let me tell you, no transportation system is self-sustaining. If you think about the parking, it's a sunk cost for the BYU. As long as you treat the bus program like an orphan and separate, and try to apply this strict rule, bus program will never have success. You have to think about this bus program and parking program. Parking program. When BYU charged many students park outside, that is a serious problem. I think one reason is that all those parking program ownership is missing. As a student, as a staff, as a faculty, if you have ownership of the program, you'll participate more. So, my opinion, if you think about the system, transportation system for BYU, everybody has to pay. I'm willing to pay $100 for getting free bus pass and then free parking. But I'll make my effort to ride the bus to come to school every day, which I do. Okay? But if I have a doctor's appointment, I'm willing I'm happy to have my car and drive here because I have to go see my doctor. So rather than thinking about either bus pass or parking, give everybody these two choices and give them both and let them choose, but let them think about the ownership of the program. So rather than considering this $100 as a fee to everybody work here or study here, make it, if the fee, BYU doesn't like fee, the word fee, then make it a donation. We Americans love donations. Donate $100 for the benefit of this university and this valley, so that everybody is conscious about the environment. And regarding the students parking, BYU always said there's enough parking for students. But students parking is north end, at the north end. All teaching buildings are on the south end of the campus. Administration never acknowledge that difference. Unless we resolve that problem, nothing will work on this campus. So, I better stop now. So, when we think about this transportation, we need to think about the system, not just bus program, not just parking program, not just bike program, walking program. For example, another one, just before I finish, the university is building more on-campus residential, right? Dome type things, or parking type things, hoping that students will not bring the car. They will bring the car because campus is not the only place they want to hang around. They have to go somewhere. So charge them $100, for example, but give them bus pass also. And then if it's properly advised, I'm sure some students will come without the car because you have transportation needs, right? So I'd like everybody to think the system, not just each part, each individual transportation need. And then also have ownership of the program. Then all together, we work together to make the environment, which is the system, Utah Valley, keep this pristine environment we can keep. But otherwise, what we get soon, maybe 5-10 years, we'll get the smog that we have in the Salt Lake Valley. Thank you.